Hello everyone, welcome to Study Biology with Jisha. I'm sure that you're loving all my videos and I would request you to like, share and subscribe my channel. For more notifications, please click on the bell icon. Thank you. All right everyone, so today we are going to start a new chapter which is how do organisms reproduce, and this video is going to deal with an introduction to this chapter. Hope you like the video. Use it to your importance. Morning dear students. So today we have started the next chapter, which is how do organisms reproduce, and in this chapter we are going to discuss the first important thing which I have highlighted here, which is what is reproduction. So reproduction is a biological process in which organism produce young ones of its own kind. So one organism is going to produce the young one which is of its own kind or of its same species. So when an organism is going to produce its own kind or of the same species, then the most important thing which is required to understand is the similarity in body design. The organism which is a parent and which is the offspring both have to have the similar body design, and for having a similar body design they have to have similar type of cells and tissues and organs and organ systems. So the most important thing we have to counter here is the type of cells. And in class 9 we have read that cells are made up of interesting things which are known as cell organelles, and one of the most important part of the cell is the nucleus, and inside the nucleus there is presence of chromosome in which lies the DNA. So the DNA contains the information from which new proteins are produced, and hence there is a machinery required for replication or formation of a duplicate or copy of this DNA. So the first step which is required for reproduction to occur is to produce a DNA copy. Now if what will happen if the DNA copy is formed? DNA copy which is formed, that DNA copy has one is the origin, this the first one is the original and the second one is the copy. This copy is required to get a cellular apparatus around itself. So that copy which is formed, it has to have a cell around itself, and hence if this is the DNA which is encircled in the chromosome, it has to have a cellular apparatus around itself, where this is the cell and this is the nucleus and this is the chromosome. So now if this happens, then there has to be a, this is the original and it is having a duplicate or it is having a copy, but this whole process is not so effective and not so proper and perfect, because everything in the world is not so perfect. So this process is also not very perfect, and in this also some errors occur, and which is required. If error would have not taken place, then what would have happened is there will be a complete copy of the organism, but there is the organism's complete copy is not found. When the original, if I'm writing as original as O and I'm writing the copy as C, both of them are having little bit differences, and it is only because error in DNA copying, and this error in DNA copying brings about one very important factor which is called as variations. Now these variations are essential for survival of living organism, because these variations help the organism to manage themselves in the changing environmental conditions. So hence variations are very much required, and these variations have come from the error when there is a DNA copying, and because of these variations the organism is able to adjust in the changing environmental conditions, and those changing environmental conditions are not not in the control of anyone, so it will come and the organism has to adjust to it. But here also one question comes: always are the variations in the fore of the organism? No, variations can be of two types, positive as well as negative. When it is a positive variation, the organism can survive properly and can adjust properly. But when it is a negative variation, the person can die just after birth. So negative variations are also found, but negative variations are not chosen by the surroundings. That is why the organism is not able to adjust and die. And positive variations are chosen. That is why the person is alive. So whatever organisms are born, every time they are having some variations within themselves, and due to which the organism is able to survive or cope with the changing environmental conditions. And that is why variations are required, and these variations come when there is a reproduction and when there is formation of a new species. But of course, these variations are not so vast that it will completely change the body of the organism. Not like that. There has to be some similarities in the copying machinery. The cells have to be similar, but they are not identical. Why they are not identical? Because variations are there in the level of DNA. At DNA there are simple variations which is helping the organism to cope up with the surroundings. So this is all about reproductions introduction. So from this introduction we came to know that for the survival of organisms on earth, reproduction is required, because without reproduction organisms on earth will not be found. Everyone will become extinct. And to survive in the changing environmental conditions, variations are incorporated during the process of the formation of new cells, and this variation is helping the organism to survive in the changing environmental conditions. Hope this video has been very important for you. After this topic, there is some in-text questions in the NCERT book. Hope you will love to do that and you'll get the answers. Meet you in my next segment. Thank you and have a great day ahead.